Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. In this video, I want to pose a question to you. And obviously, the title of this video is Why You Should Not Argue with a Narcissist. So let's get into that. What is your goal when you're arguing with someone? Let's take it in the most formal stance of arguing. Where do we see this take place? In a courtroom. Okay, so a lawyer will be arguing someone's case to a jury, to a judge, all right? Because they're trying to win a case, right? They're trying to prove a point. But how does this transfer over in a narcissistic relationship? Can you ever really prove that point to the narcissist? Are you going to really win your case with them? Even if you have a valid point, even if you're telling the truth, is it really going through their mind? Are they really receiving that? This is what you have to think about when you're taking your valuable energy and you are sending it that way. And that's why all messages, or all actions, and anything a person says to you, everything doesn't deserve a response. Everything doesn't deserve a reply. Or if you do respond or reply, what level will you do it at? That isn't putting you in a negative, meaning you're not wasting your time or your energy with that person. Because as we can see, the narcissist is not going to change. They're quite happy and fine in their lies and their disillusions and their games and their manipulations. So before you decide to argue back with this narcissist, you really need to be considering, is this really worth my time and energy? What is my reason for arguing with this person, and am I going to achieve it? Okay? And the other layer to arguing back with a narcissist is more of an internal one. Okay, the first one was me, talking outwardly as far as trying to show something to someone else, as far as getting them to receive something. But the other aspect of it is you internally feeling like you have something to prove within yourself. Perhaps that narcissist struck a chord in you. They hit your abandonment issues, or they hit on your self-esteem, making you feel less than. Or something that they said, you're giving it weight. Even if you know it's a lie, you're giving it weight because you feel like you need to defend it. You feel like you need to respond to it. So the other part of this is not having something to prove. Getting to a place between you and that narcissist where you don't have something to prove to them. This is going to be healthy for you in maintaining your no contact and moving on with your life and letting go of the things that don't serve you. So trying to change the narcissist's outlook, that's the first part of what I just said. And secondly, feeling like you have something to prove. We want to stop those two things so that you can actually maintain that silence and no contact. Because when you don't care about trying to change what that narcissist is perceiving, and when you really don't feel like you have anything to prove to this person, it will be so easy for you to just shut your mouth, to just let that fly, to just dust it off your shoulders, even laugh about it to yourself privately. See the games and the angles that they're playing. See how they're trying to trigger you in anyway. See how responding and trying to see how they want you to try to stay in the cycle of trying to change their minds. seeing how they want you to continue to be triggered by any abandonment issues or proving your worthiness or your self-esteem or trying to correct lies that they're going to continue to tell anyway. Because, yeah, you're going to try to correct that lie. There's another one. There's another one. There's another one. They never stop. So just recognizing all of this is very important, guys, because it's not worth it. Arguing with a narcissist is not going to be fruitful. Even if you felt like you just told them off, you done put a mirror in front of their face and told them about themselves and all this stuff you've been holding on the inside, you done let it out now, you unleashed it. How do you feel afterwards? And what did it really change about the situation? And how did it actually help you? Okay, guys, so this is why I want you to at least consider why it's really not worth your time, effort, and energy to argue with a narcissist. It's not worth it. Some people, it's just not worth it. You're not talking to this rational person that is trying to self-reflect and that's fine with taking accountability, that can reciprocate what you're bringing with them. Because arguing doesn't have to be hostile, because it's not hostile in the most formal sense when we're in the courtroom. So, you can argue on a debate team even. So, it's not necessarily a negative thing, but it just becomes negative when you're using it in the wrong setup. Who's going to argue with a fool, basically? What is the point of arguing with a fool? And does that make you a fool as well? Something to think about, guys. So, once you realize what you're dealing with, you have to deal with it, or basically not deal with it accordingly. Like, okay, well, I see where you are mentally. There's no way that I can bring you up to my level of rationality. So I'm not even going to try. Let you stay where you are, and I'll be over here. Okay? And all the little crumbs and little darts that they're throwing at you to bring you down to their level, basically. Because this is what you're doing when you decide to argue with this person that you know is a narcissist. You're going down to their level. And just like I've said in other videos, you're now in that pig pen with them. And guess what? You're going to get dirty as well. All right? We're trying to cleanse ourselves of the dirt that we got on ourselves from interacting and intertwining and meshing and all these things with this person. We're trying to cut those ties. We're cutting it, right? So part of that is going to just be understanding that you're up here and they're down there. You don't want to go down there, but you definitely don't. You can't bring them up to you, but you can go down there. But you don't want to do that. It's fruitless, guys. All right. So hopefully, I didn't go too far to the left and the right, and you guys were able to receive this message, and gives you something to think about and help you in sustaining your no contact. Okay, I'm trying to give you guys tips and tools to keep you strong in your healing process and keep you progressing, because I get phone calls every day, coaching sessions with people who aren't having control over their emotions. They're finding it hard not to react to the narcissist, and I've made videos about reacting, and I will link it to the video. Like, if you're like really quick to watch it, like within 1 minute, is I have to go into another setting to add these videos. So anybody that watches it at least 5 minutes after I post it, you guys will see the link. I will link videos that will, go along with this one. But I do have videos about using your logic versus your emotions, and learning how to respond rather than that knee knee-jerk react, learning how to detach from people. I have all these kinds of videos in my playlist, guys. All right. And as a matter of fact, I'll take time today to create a playlist and put all these videos in there as well, because I can only possibly link up to 4 of those videos at the end of this video. Okay, so if this video resonates with you, go ahead and hit that like button. Feel free to share any and all of my videos, guys. We have to get the information out there, right? And I have a substantial playlist that I just started talking about, but many other types of videos as well to help you on your healing process, to help you on your shadow work, and, to get you in to keep improving yourself, okay? If you're interested in coaching, guys, I do offer that via FaceTime, Skype, over the phone, email, one-on-one personal therapy. Definitely took my healing to the next level. If you have suffered from narcissistic abuse, I highly recommend personal therapy for you guys. And definitely you want to get it from someone who's been there and done that. And that's going to be me. So go ahead and, invest in yourself, and it's always worth it, okay? I have books on Amazon and Barnes and Nobles to help you through your healing process as well, through these traumatic relationships, doing your shadow work, lots of pearls of wisdom, and I do recommend reading them in order. That's the X Factor Volume 1, then the X Factor Volume 2, The Beauty of the Eye. And then for those of you who have experienced sexual abuse, I did write a book called Silent Tears, and that's written from survivor to survivor as well, to help you with the shadow work of healing from that sexual trauma. Okay, we know how devastating that is. Other than that, guys, just hang in there and learn how to say less. Silence is a beautiful thing, and I've made a video about that as well. And actually, I think I have a video as well, 5 reasons why you should utilize silence with a narcissist as well. Maybe that'll be one of the ones that I'll link. I can't link them all, but they're here, guys. They're here for you to go ahead and listen to. So, go through my videos, take what you can, replay the ones that you need, because you have to reprogram yourself. You have to reprogram, guys. All right. So just, keep doing the work, and things are going to get better. Things are going to get better. But if you want that one-on-one, email CoachLakia@gmail.com. That is in the description of this video and should be basically in all my videos at this point. All right, guys. So until next time, please take care.